It's the Saturday the 7th, 2:30 afternoon, and yeah, what a mess. All the scum have been at it all day, just spraying their you know, their dust and their toxins and their poison and their powderized aluminium and sand and, you know, all the rest of it. You know, there's a whole list apparently. Yeah, you can go look it up. Yeah. And I mean, the pool's barely refreshing. I was hoping to enjoy the pool a bit more, but you know, I mean, it's all right. But yeah, this one's spraying right now, just above the pigeons' heads. Scum. And I guess all the people who work in the Met Office are scum as well. They've all signed non-disclosure, you know, pacts, yeah, or agreements, whatever. Yeah, because was it Terry there from Global Watch, and a whole bunch of others went to the. There's another one spraying. Yeah, look at it. It's just a grid up there, a grid of poison being sprayed above us. Yeah. Anyway, they went to the Met Office in Exeter. Right, and well, I guess they were asking the people there questions, which, you know, they didn't want to answer all the chemtrail questions, did they? Because I guess they go to prison if they admit to it. And part of the you know, the site there, the Met Office site, had prohibited signs. You know, do not cross this line. You know, so this comes under the, you know, like the Secrets and I don't know, Secrets and Protections Act, is it? You know, by government, you know, government secrets. And the Met Office. So they're not just predicting the weather. Obviously, if they're going to have a sign like that, where they'll say if you cross this line you'll be prosecuted, you know, and presumably murdered once you're in custody, you know. That's how it works, by the way. What more is there to say? These people are scum. They're sick. They have no right to do this. Right? It's terrible. What can I say? And all the people who attend all these conferences all over the world, apparently, and you know, I'm being a bit skeptical of all that. You know, I don't know who exactly, but you've obviously heard of controlled opposition there. Yeah, it's going to be a few of them. You know, I don't know who. I can't name anyone because you just don't know. You know, you don't know an agent, so they blend in. You see. What they want is I guess they want to corral everyone who's against geo-engineering, or well, really it's chemical and biological warfare against us, right? They might want to corral you all, get you in a close-knit group, get you, you know, get you associated with a group, and then the agent will commit a real act of terror, yeah, and then because you're part of that group, you'll all be sent to prison or just shot, you know, for being terrorists. You know, it's kind of ironic, isn't it? The actual terrorists, who are that's the establishment, they're the murderers. Yeah, they call anyone who calls them out a terrorist. You see how that works? Anyone who actually wants to be free and doesn't like being ruled over as a serf and points out all the malicious and evil things they do, they'll call you the terrorist. Yeah, isn't that clever? Yeah, that's the video for today anyway. I'm not going to do any more. It's depressing as fuck. You know, I can barely enjoy the day. I mean, look, it's just reminding you every single day. It's in your face. It's just like a big fuck you every day with what they're doing. Yeah. I suppose there's a lot of people working in the Met Office who hate the sun, and well, I don't know, I guess they get a cushy pay packet in a nice air-conditioned office. Yeah, so they couldn't give a toss, could they? They don't care. They just live for today. You know, they'll buy a sports car or whatever, a bit of house, you know, detached house in the country or whatever. Yeah, fuck everyone else. You know, just paid to keep quiet. Yeah, and murder us slowly. Yeah, I hope you're real proud of yourself, all the people who work at the Met Office, and all the rest of you involved in you know, IceScat, HARP, NextRad, you know, the lot. I hope you're real proud of yourselves, you devils. And yeah, well, anyway, after our temporary life here on Earth, you can go and get rogered by devils in hell for all eternity, you bastards. Yeah, fuck you. Yeah, okay, hello, I just wanted to do this video here as a two-parter in contrast with, you know, the first part of the video, right? Okay, here's the setting sun, it's past 7 PM now, and it's just as hot now as it was during the, you know, the main part of the day, and here's why, yeah, because they stopped spraying around, I don't know, was it 5 PM I think they stopped. I didn't see any more spraying, any fresh spraying. 5 PM, no. Okay, so now it's not as obscured, you know, getting more of the sun. Yeah, I mean, you can see it's still obscured. I mean, look at it. It's a shit ton of haze, and you can look at the sun, look at the haze. You can, oh my goodness. Yeah, I mean, it's not pristine, is it? Yeah, it looks bluer that way. That's just because that's where the sun isn't. Yeah, it's gone a bit darker there, I guess, so it looks a bit bluer. So that's basically the end of the video. Yeah. So to any people out there wondering why is it still as hot at, you know, like 7, 8, 9 PM as it is, yeah, you know, at noon. Okay, well, if you can't see the chemtrails for yourself, and I don't know, you've been brainwashed, yeah. Or your ego is just not allowing you to see it because it's, you know, what does that mean? But I think people can't see it because mostly it's not even brainwashing. I think it's fear. It's fear about who rules them, and it's fear about things they have no control over. Right? So when you're in fear, yeah, your mind won't allow you to see, you know, the evils perpetrated against you. You know, you've heard of Stockholm Syndrome, haven't you? It's the same kind of thing. You know, everyone thinks, wow, the government's wonderful, voting's great, democracy, yeah? I have a say, yeah? Wow, that's some massive cognitive dissonance going on there. Yeah? Okay, it's Stockholm Syndrome, right? You're a serf, right? And you're ruled over by people who have nothing but disdain for you. And if a population becomes unproductive to them and their goals, well, they'll get rid of you, and that's probably what they're doing. Actually, they're slated for, you know, genocide now. I mean, after all, they've got robots on the way, AI. What are they going to need people for? You know, it might be a big joke that they turned, you know, Western Europe into, you know, half of Western Europe's just all foreigners now, because maybe it's a joke now. It's just gonna let's have them have a circus for a while, yeah, because we're gonna kill them all anyway, you know. Let's just have a circus. Let's have a, you know, just have some interracial gangbang breeding, you know, some dysgenic breeding just for a laugh, yeah. Let's just cause some misery for a while before we kill them all, yeah. So I reckon. I mean, what else is there to explain it? It's madness, utter madness. Yeah, and imagine, God, people think they're virtuous, and the way they virtue signal over things, their tiny pathetic brain, yeah, and mind just can't even understand. I mean, most people look, the whole views on the world are just a, you know, just a consensus of, you know, the fakeness, you know, what's politically correct, what's acceptable to say, not the truth. It's nothing about the truth. It's nothing about what's right. There's nothing about what will happen down the line. No, it's just live for today. So, yeah, so anyway, I'm just going to end the video there. And just a reminder, it's just as hot now at, you know, 7 and 8 and 9 PM as it is during the main part of the day, because they're chemtrailing us, and if you can't see it, you're mind fucked. Yeah, bye. Fucking knobs.